Please welcome our host, writer Dave Holmes.
Hello, everybody. Hi there, everybody. One more time for Sabrina Plisco. I am Dave Holmes. Thank you all for being here tonight at the 75th Ace Eddie Awards. You did it. It's 49 degrees out there, people. There is a light drizzle, and you are here. That is commitment. Love it. Let me get this out of the way right up top. I got my start as an MTV VJ in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, sure, thanks. Thank you. And I just want to say, just right up top, I was not at any Diddy freak-offs. At the time, hurtful not to be invited, but honestly, in retrospect, one of those times you're relieved not to be much cooler. The main thing I would really like to say, though, is Los Angeles has had a tough year so far, as you know. This was supposed to be a while ago. Some of us here have lost an awful lot. All of us here know someone, friends, family, who were affected by the fires. But this is Los Angeles. We are strong. We are resilient. We can handle no matter what Mother Nature throws at us, even 49-degree weather and a light drizz. I have truly never seen a more generous group of people than my neighbors here in Los Angeles. Yeah, there's the beginnings of applause. Let it happen. Los Angeles has opened doors to one another. We have given what we could do. We could give. We have offered a shoulder to cry on, an arm to lean on, a sofa to pull out to have people sleep on. That is why the next time you hear someone complain about how selfish and narcissistic people in LA are, you can say, congratulations on seeing a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills episode. You've never actually been here, right? Los Angeles has come together through all of the tragedy of the fires. We came together. We will get through everything. We will turn tragedies into triumphs and prestige 6-episode miniseries. When I saw the outpouring of love that this city had for each other, I realized there is a reason we are the city of angels. I have never been prouder to call myself an Angelino. I have never been prouder. Not even those times when I'm like at a stoplight and I look over and it's Angeline. I'm like prouder than that. Like I prouder than when I'm on a Zoom meeting with New York in my backyard in February. You know? Prouder than when my next door neighbor booked a national spot for Valtrex. Like, proud. So tonight, as we sit here together, let us celebrate one another. Let's remind ourselves to have some fun, support one another, be proud of ourselves and each other, because we are here tonight to celebrate the incredible talents of all of you, the editors. If you are here, you are among the best of the best in the world of editing, or you have the good sense to be hooking up with someone who is. Now, you may recognize me. What's happening? You may be looking at me and thinking, I might have edited that guy into a documentary. And if it has anything to do with fallen pop idols or the struggles of a pop star or some salacious thing that happened 20 years ago, yes, that was me. I appear in a lot of documentaries. As a matter of fact, in the eventual documentary about your life, if you see my face, you fucked up. You fucked up. It's not good news. But tonight, nothing bad. I'm here to celebrate the very, very best in the world of editing. I did a little bit of research here. As Sabrina said, the first Eddies took place in 1951 at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis hosted. Dean Martin in a full blackout, it still counts. Frank Capra, as Sabrina said, was the guest of honor. The musical entertainment in 1951, the Rolling Stones. Yeah. They took a break from their 25th anniversary reunion tour, and they appeared at the first ever Eddies. I was at the library checking out books and reading up on film editing. I saw a TikTok, and this, I think I got the whole thing. Let's see. Let's go with this is true. Anyway, Sean Baker, the award-winning writer and director of the film Anora, sure. Sean Baker's editor said, and I quote, this is a quote, "The film was saved in the edit. Trust me, that director should never work again." Okay, meow, editor. Take that, Sean Baker. It goes to show you how important the editor is and how much they like to talk shit about directors. It was recently brought to my attention that Sean edits his own movies, but the point still stands. Editors save shows, they save films. It's been going on since the birth of the blockbuster. For example, this is a thing I just learned. The classic movie Jaws, not a lot of people know this, but there was about 25 to 40 minutes early in the movie where the lead trio are measuring the shark, and then they're measuring their boat, and then they're like, I don't know. And then they're like comparison shopping, they're meeting with boat salesmen, they're going back and forth. And then an editor said, hold on, I think we have that chunk covered with a line. Let's just check that out.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
See, yeah. Yeah. It takes care of that whole beat. Editors are good. Editors are good. Very recently, it was going to be Bad Boys for roughly 20 minutes. An editor said, no, what about Bad Boys for life? Smart, smart. Also take, for instance, this year's biggest hit, Wicked. John M. Chu is here. An editor saved that film. Originally, it also starred Keanu Reeves. It was part of the John Wick franchise. John Wicked. Yeah. Yeah. It was an editor who said, those two other witches with the complicated friendship, that's your movie. What if we add some songs? They were right. I could not be more excited to be here with you, and I am ready to have a fun night. Are you? I had a hunch. Editors, this is your night, so let loose, have fun, and don't do anything that makes me have to talk about you in a documentary in 20 years, okay?